what? It wasn't a big prank series.
No, it wasn't, was it? Because everyone, it doesn't sound, I go to shows now and they're like, everyone does pranks all the time. And I was like, not on our show. Like our show, and it's not that we took ourselves so seriously because we didn't.
Yeah, we joked around a lot, but
yeah, it was just the subject matter, I think, was so heavy that we didn't screw off much.
No, we joked and told jokes and laughed on set, but we didn't actually, cellophane somebody's trailer toilet or,
did you actually cellophane somebody's? I never even knew you could do that.
Yeah, well, I've never done it, but yeah, you cellophane someone's toilet so they sit down, the pee just goes everywhere. But no, we never did anything like that. I mean, I think maybe there was a whoopee cushion that went around once. The only thing we did was James Callis putting on Six's wig and running around, or
that was pretty funny.
That kind of thing. But there was no kind of mean-spirited or kind-spirited pranks of any type.
No, we just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that wasn't much fun. Could you imagine? I blew up Tricia's trailer. It was a cool moment. It was the best prank ever.
Exactly.
It just sucked when she was inside. Could you imagine? What do you do?
Yeah.
We filled the set with cows. I don't know. The entire cat storyline, and then there was a line that during Mutiny that I had to say to Lee, and I hated it so much and they wouldn't let me cut it out, so I just acted poorly, and then they cut it out on their own. It's like, I'll show you. I'm going to suck in this scene.
I think everybody kind of had moments of, well, can I see it this way or do that? I mean, we all did that quite a bit, but in terms of like the bigger thing, that's more kind of wording or that kind of thing. I had in the downloaded episode, the director at the time wanted me to do the coming out of the, waking up in the new body as a very peaceful, serene moment, and I didn't see it that way at all because I thought, my character had just said in the garage explosion to Lucy Lawless's character, I'm going to stay, something about I'm going to stay in this body, or, to that effect, that made it seem like it was, if it was just so easy to download into a new body, then, yeah, I have a broken leg, kill me, I'll download and I'll be good. And I was like, I think it should be more like a real birth. I think it should be hard and gross and
screaming, get away from me, never touch me again.
Yeah, and I kind of thought, like, how you died was sort of the last thing you remember. So, like, in that one, I died in the nuclear explosion affecting Baltar, so I just sort of, like, the shards of glass into my back, and so I felt like I needed to arch forward, like with like that kind of thing, and that's how we ended up doing it. But I really fought for that when I got into a fight with the director about it, because he just wanted to move on, and in blocking, he didn't want to like block it. He just had a photo double in the tub, and I'm like, because I had to get it in first and last, and then I was like, no, I want to get in the tub so I can show the other actors around the tub what I'm going to be doing. The photo double is just laying there. I'm not going to just be laying there. So I did it. I made them do it, and I got in, and I remember Lucy and Grace going to me like, oh, my God, thank you so much for doing that. Because in the photo double, when we taped it, the photo double just laid there. And so they would have been responding to somebody just laying there instead of me going there like that. So that was my biggest fight. It's not that I had, input in terms of the writing of it or anything like that. I think, to be completely honest, I think they started, when they first hired me, they hired somebody with no experience, and they kind of realized as they went along, if they gave me some stuff that I could pull it off. So I think it sort of started evolving kind of naturally on its own, them believing in me more, and also just the evolution of the Cylons, because when we first started out, I've told this story before, that when we first started out, Ron Moore gave a series Bible to all the lead actors with a couple of page backstory on each character, and my character said machine as woman. And I remember going to Ron going, are you kidding? Everybody else got 3-page backstories. And he goes, I haven't decided everything about the Cylons yet, and you're the known Cylon at this point, so I can't give you a backstory without knowing everything about the Cylons. So you're just going to have to wing it. And like Grace's character, who at that point, going into season 1, was a known Cylon, but her whole backstory was her made-up memories as the human. So that's what her backstory was. That's what she got to work off of, but I didn't get to work off anything. So I think it sort of was just evolving along the way as well as they discovered more things or made more decisions about what the Cylon culture was going to be like, then they could give me more, so to speak.